like, that's my life living. But thank you guys for watching. It's been 21 minutes. Yo, what up guys? So just finished AIRBNB men's physique competition. Came back home downtown and decided to take a walk to Sunset Beach. It's pretty actually nice view. I mean, like fantastic view right now here. Pretty warm, like 28 degree maybe. In the sunset time, people chilling, socializing and stuff. As you can tell here, it's one of the most amazing views, But yeah, I kind of wanted to reflect back on what happened today. I'm not super tired, after the competition. I have loaded quite a bit of sugar today, maybe 150 grams so far. But it's already 8 p.m. Just wanted to take a moment, slow down, and savor what I have accomplished today, and kind of reflect back on my life and why I did AIRBNB men's physique competition and how that relates to software engineering, my lifestyle, where I'm going from now on, personal development, self-development, and all that kind of a little deep stuff. But because I didn't do men's physique just for my physique, I did it for more than just physique and muscles and fit body. And this is a stepping stone, a milestone for me in the future as well. And I really feel grateful that I took a challenge to compete myself with other guys. Especially yesterday, I feel like I wasn't big enough, I wasn't shredded enough, I wasn't cut enough. It's easy to fall into that trap of comparing yourself to other people. And yesterday was like that. I was at athlete registration meeting and I saw other guys taller, a little bit more buff, their face are much more toned down, and then I did compare myself to those guys and I felt anxious or less confident about my body. And then today as well, before the competition, I was expecting to be top 5 out of 9 guys, and I felt like I was okay if I placed like top 5 or 4. And actually I placed second today out of 9 guys. Kudos to all the guys who competed today for AIRBNB Vancouver. I did it first time in 2014. It was quite a bit of experience. I didn't know anything about teamwork or quarter towns. It's quite daunting for the first time, for the first timer. And some of the guys today were for the first time. It's definitely just an experience, right? And there's nothing negative is gonna come out from this experience. Only good, positive side is gonna be, only bright side, no downside. And they're gonna build a new chapter from now on by taking a challenge to, put themselves on the stage, even if it's really challenging or intimidating or quite scary. You are pretty much exposing your own physique. You might feel so much insecure about your body, your mental, psychology-wise. You might not feel confident enough, but those guys are really bold. They decided to commit themselves to compete, show their own body, and so I have nothing but positive things to say about those guys. And kudos to myself as well. But it's not really about me being placed second that I want to talk about. Really, I don't really feel so much happiness from being getting the second place. It's just the whole experience was just amazing. It's not that I took a great photo. I met those guys, guys with a really nice physique. Those are all interesting and exciting and all that. But like ultimately, what I get from this whole experience, like competing and stuff, is that I just want to congratulate myself for pushing myself so hard. And it's really about attaching personal meaning to this kind of event. For me, this is not just fitness or physique, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, but it's more than that. It's constant growth, self-development, constant learning, improving myself, like self-learning, right? And it relates a lot to what I do in my career, which is software engineering. Software engineering is pretty much constant learning, updating, adapting to ever-changing world of technology, learning, picking up new languages, new platforms, new cloud, AWS, Cloud Foundry, Kubernetes, OpenShift, new maybe programming language like Go, JavaScript, Docker containerization, cloud is pretty big, DevOps, CI/CD, continuous integration, Agile, all sorts of stuff. I'm learning every single day, and I feel really satisfied and fulfilled because the sense of growth is what motivates me, what makes me feel happy, what makes me feel accomplished, what makes me feel fulfilled. And fitness, like competing for this one, was really similar. It was like pushing myself harder, pushing myself past my comfort zone. I've never achieved this kind of level of physique before, and if I were younger, maybe I was just working out just to look good, aesthetic, and then look more attractive. I can get those from right now, getting older, but right now it's more than that. It's more about constant learning, self-development, challenging myself, to feel great about challenging myself, to become a better version of myself every single day, improve myself every single day, even if it's hard, even if it's not. Sometimes you don't want to go to gym, sometimes you don't want to do cardio, right? Sometimes you want to eat like sweet stuff, cakes, all sorts of distractions here. And really, it's about building discipline, mental strength, going for what you want and taking actions, being accountable, discipline, achieving goals. That's all it's about. And the life is all about, it depends on how you define, your happiness and stuff. But for me, it's about, self-actualizing, improving myself, feeling great, growing, and learning new stuff, and feeling fulfilled, feeling meaningful every single day. I feel like I want to feel, accomplished every single day. I feel great. I want to feel positive. I want to give a positive impact to the world, people around me, surrounding myself. So it's really about that, and it comes down to that. And I really feel grateful that I committed myself to compete for this one, because past week, I only registered myself for this event 3 days ago. I wasn't too sure. Maybe I didn't want to pay. Total was I paid in total I paid invested more than $300-$400 for everything. To sign up for a membership was $80. To get on a competition, men's physique, was $135. Buying a photography service was $160. Buying a tanning lotion was $35. And getting board shorts, the outfit, I paid $45, and also paid $35 to taper, And on top of that, I paid for protein, powder, diet, gym membership, and those are monetary value, right? Just monetary value. But I also invested a lot of time, maybe twice a day for past 2 weeks. Twice a day, the most frequent time was like 3 times a day. Morning cardio before work, waking up 7 a.m., go to gym, cardio 45 minutes, 50 minutes, and then go to the office 8:30, and then go to gym again for strength training around that lunchtime, and then go back to office, and after finishing work 9 to 5, I go back to gym, do cardio, and then diet, and then go to sleep, right? So pretty much past 2-3 weeks, my life consisted of just gym, dieting, and then work. A lot of like a commitment, hard work, and it's a commitment, what people might wonder, why do I do that? What kind of joy do you get out of that? Just doing gym and dieting. You're not eating tasty, yummy food. You're not having enough time to socialize with friends, blah blah blah. You might be tired. Just most people is gonna be probably just working 9 to 5 and already tired, go home, just watch Netflix movie and a dinner. That's what most people, majority of people spend their lives, their lifestyle. Majority of people's lifestyles is gonna be like that. Passive, 9 to 5 is like a main commitment job, right? And they don't have energy left after work, so they don't go to gym. They go to dinner, they go eat, and then stay home, relax, and watch movie. That's what most people do. So this lifestyle is really, really, rare. It's extra effort, investment. Why would I do that? Because I want to push myself. I want to get to a next level. I want to elevate myself. I want to become a better version of myself. I want to be better than yesterday, today. That makes me feel fulfilled. And it's constant learning, constant growth. And I think that's the best feeling. Because, being stuck, being stagnating, and hitting the plateau, being settling for the less, it's boring. That kind of lifestyle is really boring to me. Just settling for the less, just being passive. You have a job, 9 to 5. You might like it, you might not like it. And then after that, you just relax and watch movie. But you don't get it's really passive enjoyment, right? Passive entertainment. You're basically consuming information that people created. You're not really creating any actions by yourself. And that's really boring to me. So that's why I take up challenges. I read books, listen to audiobooks, constantly engaging my brain, intellectual curiosity, so that I can become, higher self. And that's what's all it's about. So I got placed second, but to me, the whole experience and process was more than, it means more than just, getting placed second today. And I just want to feel like, I did something. I can't really attach a deep meaning to this event yet, because it just happened today, right? It happened, everything. Just, time went by so fast today. And I was, focusing on one thing one at a time. Stage, 30 minutes before I was focusing on carving up, sugar loading, pump up. And then 5 minutes before I was pumping up, focusing on posing. I was focusing on breathing. I was focusing on tightening up my abs and stuff like that. And then after that, you're gonna chill, relax. So like I couldn't really think about much. Today was like going for the motion, right? But looking back, I'm gonna look back today's event and this whole fitness journey 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now, maybe 6 months from now, and I probably will attach much deeper, meaningful, meaning to this event. And I know I will appreciate what I have done so far. It's been like that. First time I competed for fitness competition, I wasn't ready, but still, the reason why I'm here today right now is because I competed first time. Even if I wasn't ready, I was imperfect, I was insecure, my body wasn't perfect. My body right now looks much better, but still I did I took it in the best shot at the time. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to be perfect, but I did. It doesn't matter where you are. I admit it. I sucked at the time, but that experience created a milestone for me to compete for the second time because I had a previous experience. This time I was more prepared. The experience adds up as a compound effect. So life is like that. Sometimes you're not imperfect. You might not be ready, but you do it. You take up a challenge. You push yourself past your comfort zone, and then even if you didn't succeed the first time, maybe you don't feel like you succeeded, but it's not failure. It's not failure. It's just a random events that didn't work until you succeed. You don't need to succeed every time. It depends on how you define success. And for me, first time, I really appreciate I did it because it was a scary event. It was a scary experience. But if I didn't do it, I'm not here right now. So that event gave me a path to second event. It's correlated, cause and effect. Because I did, now I'm here. If I didn't do it, I probably didn't do it today either. So same thing. I did it today. I placed second. It doesn't really matter if I was third or fourth. But second, it's great, really great. Cherry on top. But this is gonna add extra meaning on top. Maybe 2 years from now, maybe 6 months from now, I'm gonna appreciate it. Maybe 10 years from now, looking back, with my family, looking at pictures together with somebody else, I'm like, wow, that's great. I might be impressed by myself. Wow, I did it. I got placed second in Vancouver, entire city, right? Right now, I haven't attached much meaning to it, but as time goes, it becomes legacy. And 20 years from now, it becomes freaking a legacy that you can talk to your kids about, And then I'm not gonna be focusing on fitness like past 2 weeks for all the time in the future. I'm gonna have another focus. As a matter of fact, I'm moving to Germany, Munich for a new job. It's really exciting. It's a life-changing decision, right? I've been here in Vancouver for 8 years. I graduated from university, Bachelor of Computer Science. I took up a bunch of jobs here. I worked at Microsoft in Seattle. I worked at BlackBerry in Canada. I worked at one of the big companies here as well. Had a really great experience. And now it's a new chapter. There's going to be a new chapter in my book, Life. It's scary a little bit. It's scary because I'm going to be moving to a new city with nobody that I know of. And I feel more comfortable here. But I want something more. I want to get some new challenges. I want to get some kind of lifestyle. I want to get, social welfare. I want to get 6 weeks of vacation so that I can travel more. I can have a social system that I can raise kids with free education until university, better child support, better medical support, healthcare system, better connectivity so that I can travel more. More vacation days, like 6 weeks as opposed to 4 weeks right now, right? I'm looking for, improvement in my life, and then, Germany, Munich happens to be, better option for me for now, right now. It might not be 2 years from now, but I'm gonna take up the challenge. It's scary, but I'm gonna push myself up past the comfort zone. I'm gonna jump, dive into a new environment, see how it goes. I might meet really great people, friends. I might miss friends here in Vancouver, but still, I need to, I can't settle down right now. I can't stagnate. So that's the reason why I'm going. See, the whole thing, all the pieces, coming together. It's not just fitness. It's about, lifestyle, self-development, improvement, lifestyle. What do you attach a meaning to the event that makes you feel ultimately happy? And to me, today's whole event was success. At the point that I already showed up in the stage, at the point I was at the stage, it was already success because I've done the best that I could up until today. Same as all the other guys competed today. As a matter of fact, I didn't say it, but last Monday I got sick. I started having sore throat, and I started taking Tylenols all day. 4 times a day. I was taking Tylenols. I was at work. I need to do work as well, right? I'm not like, I have a work. Normal 9 to 5. I have other commitments as well. So, to cope with work and then fitness, I took Tylenol. I went to sleep early. I didn't do cardio Wednesday and Thursday, even if I should have. I cut cardio because of that kind of incident, right? I improvised it. I took best shot, and I took a second place today. It's amazing, Not that I took second place is amazing, but I've gone through all that, life. It's life, up and downs happens, accident happens. But I went through it, swim through, dance with those, random events. Life is like that. Nothing is perfect, and I feel post fitness show, kind of a deep thinking, contemplation about my life, and then, what's gonna happen, what's next in my life after fitness competition. I'm gonna move to Germany, new job, new life in 2 weeks. Pretty excited. Tag me along if you are interested in my life. Try to be positive. I don't smile that much in camera because it's kind of awkward to smile to my camera, but yeah, today was a success, great success, and thank you guys so much for following me along. It's my journey. Hopefully I could encourage or invite some of you guys to my life, where I'm going with my mission, my goals, self-improvement. Yeah, I'm gonna be posting more about lifestyle, self-improvement, intellectual curiosity, software engineering, fitness, learning, reading, traveling, fun, adventures, camera photography, videography, animals, people, fun party. I want to incorporate everything so that I can become, I can have a better life, more fun, more